night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Let some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, it's hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God.
That woo-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running. Swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in 10 and Trap News Network. We back in this thing, like cook, cracking this thing here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you ain't finna get. Nobody's college big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the get subscribe button. Everything we got going on here.
I feel like this probably should have happened.
News Network. News you can use, some knowledge you ain't finna get. Nobody's college big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the get subscribe button. And if everything goes well, you will hit this DM and you will jump into the Contiana space yourself and be a Trap News Network correspondent. We'd love to have you on board. I know I've been saying it for a while now, man, but good help is hard to find. So if you want to be a part of the Trap News Network family, let me know something. We'd love to have you on board. We're going to jump into this Contiana without no further do's or don'ts. We got this beautiful young lady here, Negra. Negra? Says she always wanted to be a gang member from birth. She's gangster. Let's get into this content without no further do's or don'ts. Let's jump into it. Let's go. The beautiful Miss Negra letting us know that she was born to do this.
Happened a long time ago, but apparently somebody wanted to wait until they were on a little bit of a PR campaign.
Actually, I'm not even in the PR campaign.
You're doing image recovery.
This is recovery. I need recovery.
You're like, I'm going to change this narrative. I'm going to get them talking about things I want them talking about.
Yeah, let's give it to 100 subscribers.
You said the food pages. We're going to mess with the white man.
Well, no. I am the top fool.
Oh.
So I don't need to be no top. I don't need to go to no.
She was like, yeah, that's not what happened. Let's never even put that narrative out.
Food pages. Because I run the YouTube yada.
I identify as a foo as well, so.
No, you don't.
You don't think?
Nah.
I'm not saying that I am. I'm just saying that in my mind.
You're everything, Adam.
I'm liable to act a foo.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's my new page. Act a foo.
Hey, that's kind of a good one.
Somebody probably already took that, but that was pretty
I think there was like a rapper called I'm a Fool or some stupid shit like that.
No, act a fool. Like, damn, he's acting a fool.
You do act a fool.
But you take the L off, boom.
You do act a fool. I think you act a fool on purpose. You like that shit, fool.
I'm an entertainer.
You are.
I've slowly had to evolve into that.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do.
You do. You definitely got to. So, okay, you got a long storied history before we get into the current events. So let's go back in time. Where are you from exactly?
I am from Los Angeles, California, Northeast LA.
Okay. Can we turn that fan thing down? I feel like I'm being blasted by a turbine. Whatever
At least
that
your
is.
hair is not blowing.
It's not?
No.
See, that would be cool though. I kind of like that. I like the way my hair looks after I am in the sun. Yesterday I left the beach. The hair looked really good.
You didn't get a tan though, huh? You would have been a little rojo.
My girl said it was my nose.
Yeah, it is
a little red. Okay, sorry. Okay, so you're from what area?
I'm from Northeast Los Angeles, Glassell Park.
Okay. And growing up, what was life like for you at that
Honestly,
time?
growing up for me, life was good. I can't complain. My mom was a hardworking lady. My parents did get a divorce. I was able to do what I wanted when I wanted. I would have to be home, obviously, watching my little sister because it was just her and I. My mom had different boyfriends, long-term boyfriends, though. I've always been kind of wild, I should say.
Outgoing.
She looked like she was thugging, for sure.
Super outgoing.
Liable to act a fool.
Liable.
There you go.
I will take accountability, though.
Yeah. Okay. But wait, I mean, do you feel like you were like kind of pushed off the porch, or did you choose to be
No,
with
you
all
know
the
what?
bullshit?
I chose my lifestyle. I am the only one. Well, I can't say now. Obviously, before I chose to live the life I live because that's how I wanted to be. I've always been around like the guys, even with my dad growing up. Just me. My uncles are under the cars fixing it. There's me right there, always with the man. It's just the way I was. Always kind of like daredevil. Let's do it. We already knew this girl was gonna be a little something, a little wild.
Okay.
Always. I was like writing on walls when I was like maybe like 10 years old. I always kind of wanted to be a gamer.
Yeah, like she looked like she was always thugging. Like she looked like she came out ready for action, for sure.
Remember?
Okay.
Watching my cousins in the 80s.
You just had a little bit of that streak of wanting to do the wrong thing.
I guess it was just, when they say if it's in the kid, it's in the kid.
Right.
No matter what type of parents you have.
Do you blame your dad for showing you all these images of cool gang members and stuff and basically like causing you to think that that's what an attractive, successful man is?
Well, technically, my father didn't show me that.
Okay.
My father was always a hardworking man. It was my cousins.
Okay, so her cousins was who was in the street. So she probably comes from like immigrant Paisa parents, and then her cousins was the ones thugging, and that's what she was kicking it with.
My aunt had 7 boys. She raised 7 boys. They're gang members. Obviously, not all of them, but the oldest they're from Dead and Harpies. And in the 80s, it was super crazy in the 80s and early 90s. So.
Way crazier than it is now. That's
Completely different. You can't even compare it because it's completely different eras and years and everything. We are different, Everything is different. The kids look different. Everything. Like the actual gang members don't look like the gang members from before.
Right. Everybody's kind of like an undercover gang member if they are
with
at
the
this
hair,
point.
Everything.
Back then, there was like a uniform.
Definitely a uniform. I think the kids are bringing back the uniform, but it's just to, for fun, to take pictures.
Everything always comes back.
Yeah.
Right.
But actual gang members,
But like not for actual action, just for the nostalgia or the fashion of it.
I don't think they're dressing like that at all. Kind of look like you, fool.
I have an orange t-shirt and jean shorts. Was this ever a gang uniform?
These days, you never know.
You never know. But, okay, so, the reason why I ask that is because I just wonder sometimes that, like, when my kid comes into the gym this morning, I'm working out, and she sees Kodak Black and friggin' Vonoff 1700 and shit. It's like, am I programming her mind to think that this is what a cool dude is? This is going to be your Prince Charming?
Well, hopefully not the Prince Charming part, right? But
that's what she likes. She likes Prince Charming because she's reading all these princess books.
Yes.
But then she looks at the TV when I'm in there and she's seeing, oh, this is the coolest guy in the world, this Kodak Black dude. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Like, is that what I'm programming into her brain?
Honestly, yes.
Okay.
So you gotta, we have to try not to expose our kids to the things that we don't want them to. Obviously, when they get a certain age, they're gonna choose for themselves. But if we're like bumping whatever it is we're bumping, they're gonna sing along. Do you want your kids singing along to it?
I mean, singing along is one thing.
Yeah, but it's
believing it is another.
Yeah, but singing along as a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
And
programmed in your brain.
Put it into her head.
Kill the ops.
Dang, fool.
That's the message of a lot of these songs. Really.
That's kind of intense.
I'm just saying, that's like the message of a lot of songs. The ops need to die.
Yeah.
We got to kill them. We got to figure out how to kill more of them.
Yeah.
As fast as possible.
We don't listen to music at our house. We listen to...
Ever?
I listen to Spanish. I listen to oldies, the R&B. But my husband doesn't listen to music at all. So we write in silence.
He doesn't listen to music at all?
At all. I mean, he'll listen to like slow rock or like if he's editing. He doesn't do music videos anymore, so we don't have to listen to the guys anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, he doesn't. He'll listen to, No Woman, No Cry. He listens to
He don't want to hear none of that flammery.
Crazy. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
So the whole podcast thing is kind of just for money.
I mean, this is not what we do it for?
Well, I don't know. A lot of people feel like genuine participants in the culture.
Well, we do listen. Obviously, if he's gonna bring a young man if he's gonna bring a young man up, of course.
Notice how Adam made it about what most people think and not about how he does it for money because he doesn't care about being a genuine participant in the culture because it's all about chili for him. You see how he kind of like got away from that question.
He has to listen and to see what they have going on in order for them to come on the pod. You know, or do like a mic drop. That's what they want to do. Then yeah, come on, let's go.
I'm not going to pretend I listen to every rapper that I interview with any kind of intensity.
Exactly.
But
I mean, of course, he has to
like
listen to it, but we don't listen to it like, hey, let's just put it on in the house.
Okay.
That's not what we do.
Okay.
I do my earpod. Or, you know, I'm dancing in the kitchen, whatever it is, I am the one that listens to it. But he personally doesn't unless he's going to work or do whatever it is he's going to do.
So you're never like whipping up some chilaquiles in the morning listening to Lefty Gunplay? Oh, yeah, that's a good dance. I was trying to figure out exactly how he does
I mean,
that.
Cupid, that's my son's name, right? He does sing that little part of the scary, spooky, hilarious.
Oh, there you go,
Yeah. But I mean,
if I played that song around my kid would probably sing that part.
yeah, but to like actually sit there and listen to everybody's album, not really. I'll listen to it in my pod, but
Sometimes I feel bad about not listening to enough rap music.
I agree. I feel the same way sometimes. But then I'm like, nah, these fools didn't even share my shit. These fools.
Sometimes
Respectfully, guys.
Okay, sometimes I'm like, I'm going to listen to every Drake album just to kind of like jog my memory, like remind myself.
But I love Drake.
Right.
I
But
don't
then
care
I'll
what they
listen to
say
like
about him.
one album and I just like forget about it.
You don't want to sing along.
I mean, it's just not. It's good, but it's like there's a lot of stuff I don't care about. I gotta skip past like half of every
Yeah,
album. It's
I
just too
get it.
soft for me.
Too soft.
Yeah.
You like the hardcore, killing shit. You know what I'm saying? Killing the ops.
I want Drake to kill his ops.
Hey, you can't be saying that.
Okay, not
Wow.
Kendrick Lamar, but just like I want to hear him rap about.
Okay, you want to hear him
intense shit,
rap.
Yeah.
You don't want him actually to go catch a case.
No. I want him to send.
Well, then we have to
some
choose
of
our
those-
words wisely,
I
Adam.
want
What
him to send top 5 to do it.
No,
That's how this works. Yeah.
let's not say that.
Okay, fine.
We don't want to go to. We don't want to go. I don't want to go back to prison. Okay, with you right now, Adam.
I don't want to go back to prison with you, right? She's like, I've been through some things. Chill out, like what?
I don't think you can get in trouble for me wanting Drake to send someone to go catch a body on his behalf. I don't know how that reflects on you.
Listen, people are crazy.
Okay.
People are crazy, and people switch shit around, and it's just the way it is. I mean, you know the way it is. I know the way it is. I'm just talking shit.
Okay, so you just saw the clip.
All right, man, that was a crazy story, though. I would love to see more about her. We finna find out more, though. I'm gonna get a little bit deeper into what she got going on. But for the meantime, between time, red dots to the left, y'all know the rest of it's free. Avenue Angel Tweets free.